Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Lazar here, signing in. Hope you're all doing well. Well, let me tell you, what can we say here? Yankee fans, we got our man back. The Aaron Judge, number 99, will continue to be with the Yankees out in right field there for the next 9 years. I think we're very excited about that. A move that had to be made. Of course, with the last week or so, it was very much in jeopardy whether Aaron Judge was going to come back. Some, had a feeling that maybe he wasn't going to come back. It was 50-50. We know the Giants were in this all the way and to the very end. And we know the Padres swooped in at the last minute, offered him more money and an extra year. But Judge decided to stay with the New York Yankees, which is great. It's almost like to a point where those last 48 hours, we thought, Aaron Judge was not going to come back. Okay. Shout out to Hal Steinbrenner for actually stepping up and actually acting like a Steinbrenner, like George Steinbrenner, and going all out and getting his man. Because you know what? And shout out to Judge. Listen, means a lot him wanting to come back and be part of this team, continue his legacy, his tradition, the tradition. And we all know he could have gone to the Padres. He's from San Francisco. He could have gone back home. Which for us fans would have sucked. Right now he's the face of the franchise, and we know what he's done, coming off MVP season and all what he means, and just from the organizational standpoint, from the Yankees and what he means, and what I compare it to a lot is from, like, say, Robinson Cano. This was not nearly close to the Robinson Cano situation. I'll tell you why. When Robbie Cano was a free agent, when he became a free agent, the Yankees were willing to part ways with Robinson Cano. And major reason why they did not go out, fight tooth and nail to go and try to retain Robbie Cano was because Robbie Cano, and I don't blame Robbie Cano at this at all, very talented, great hitter, great defender. It was just hard to be like that next, face of the franchise, but you still have Derek Jeter right there next to you. Guys like, when he called last year on Mariano and all these guys, it's just Robbie Cano was, as long as Derek Jeter was there, he was not going to be that guy. And, Aaron Judge, on the other hand, but actually no, Robbie Cano, reason also is unfortunately, Robbie Cano was not selling tickets. He was not selling out every night at Yankee Stadium. They were not necessarily there to see Robinson Cano. Okay, he was not selling jerseys. The ratings on the Yes Network were not through the roof. Like, on the other hand, Aaron Judge, who isn't the face of the franchise, does all that for you. So that's what I'm sure the Yankees looked at all that and they said, you know what, we have to get this guy back. Hal Steinbrenner, he made it happen. Okay, he made sure he did not go elsewhere and made sure and was pretty much there, reminding Aaron Judge how much they wanted him back. Okay, because if we all know Brian Cashman would have screwed this up, he probably tapped out a long time ago. Okay, he probably offered it, this amount of years and this number, and if not, then okay, analytics tell you he's not worth. But I don't want to get into all that BS. But I'm glad it got done. So Yankee fans, that's a big major step. We're all happy. We got, so far the things that have been done so far was re-sign Rizzo, which was important. Picked up the option on Luis Severino. The Yankees did sign Tommy Kahnle, 2-year deal. They got him back. We all know he was a major part of the clubhouse and the chemistry of this team. And other than him being, great on the mound, and he's got experience, playing independent with the Yankees in 2017 in high leverage situations. So it's a nice signing, but the Yankees are still far from done. As we still continue, as things are heating up. It seems like we know the winter meetings are over. We're over, ended yesterday, but still teams are still working on trying to get deals done. And latest what we heard was Carlos Rodon on the Yankees' radar. Yankees are going really hard after him, so hopefully Yankees will not draw a line in the sand and actually do go all the way all in to try to get this guy here, because be number 2 started behind Garrett Cole, and you get him in here, man, I really like our chances. Especially our rotation, we could be very, very, very good going into next year. So now we hear about, but according to Buster Olney, Carlos Correa, his name is being thrown out there with a link to the Yankees. hearing something big they're trying to work on. So hopefully, man, imagine if that gets done. That'd be great. You know, us Yankee fans will fucking go out and start screaming like we got Carlos Correa. But we could only hope. So we shall see what happens. Still got time, obviously. You know, hopefully this won't drag, you know, any further as we us Yankee fans especially want to know what kind of team we're going to be having going into Tampa in February. You know, other areas that need to be addressed. The Yankees need to address the infield. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about going with Donaldson at third base next year. Really, it's just after coming, you know, very concerning with his offense and where it went. Listen, I can't say nothing, or no one can say anything bad about his defense, but his offense was just atrocious, especially. But really, you know, other than him not being able to catch up to the fastball, and him looking at pitches right down the middle. So, I mean, listen, I'm not saying he can't have a bounce back year, but I mean, I think if we can go elsewhere and see maybe something like younger, or maybe, you know, a little more consistent, because we know the batting average dropped compared to 2021. The strikeouts were higher, so that's definitely concerning. You know, he can still bounce back, I know. But that, you know, area, see if you can maybe try to move that contract, which is going to be very hard, but hopefully they could work something out, but we'll see. Again, shortstop, another area, like I said, man, if we could get Carlos Correa, you know, forget it. I'll finally say, you know what, this team is actually serious about winning a World Series finally. So you could do that. If not, but I mean, you have to give the starting job to Peraza. Enough already. You know, Yankees have a reputation of overcooking their prospects. You know, they should be up here. Should have been up here last year, or this past season. As kind of Falefa. Listen, I'm not. You know, I can't knock him offensively, but you know what? They brought him over here especially for his defense, and we know how that went. So, and that's not IKF's fault. He's actually a third baseman, really. So that's one thing. I say if you're gonna go with one of the big shortstops still left in the market, which who's left? Let's see, Correa and Swanson. Man, we would have loved to have Trey Turner, and he went to Philly. Good for Philly. And Bogart signed with the Padres. Second base, okay. Second base, I don't know. If we can move Gleyber Torres, okay. So, but then again, we still have DJ LeMahieu. So if he's gonna be ready by opening day, which I'm hoping he will be, he's your second baseman. You have Peraza at short. We know they say Volpe's probably still not ready. He's probably still like another. I mean, we could probably see him at some point in 2023. But in that case, you could go DJ LeMahieu is your second baseman, Peraza your shortstop. Third base would be Donaldson, unless there's something else going on here. Like if the Yankees could get Carlos Correa, here's what I would do. My personal opinion, this is what I would do. I would third base, if you try to move Donaldson, okay, you have third base open. My third baseman would be, I would split, or maybe actually give more playing time to DJ LeMahieu at third, and you could maybe twice a week or 2 games a week could play IKF there. Since he's a third baseman, you could do that. Second base, you could probably move Peraza to second base if you trade Gleyber Torres, and you know, first baseman is Anthony Rizzo, and your catcher's Jose Trevino. Now in left field, Yankees are going hard after Andrew Benintendi has Brandon Nimmo re-signed with the Mets. I heard the Yankees were in on him too. So either the Yankees could sign Benintendi, which I hope they do, or if they make a trade for Brian Reynolds, either of those I'd be happy with. We need contact guys in this lineup, more contact. You know, DJ LeMahieu, if he can stay healthy next year, full season, that'd be big with Benintendi there. So then you have your outfield set. It could be either Brian Reynolds or Benintendi, Bader and Judge. And then you got first base, Rizzo. Second baseman would be, you know, depending on how it works out, those 2 scenarios I mentioned before. And Trevino will be your catcher. So I'm sure Yankees, I'm still looking at a starter. Let's hope it's Rodon. That would be big. You know, this guy, his demeanor, it seems like he could be made for playing a big market like New York City, like in the Yankees. You know, just this guy plays with an edge. So I would definitely welcome someone like that, especially with that arm that he has, lefty. It'll be huge, and I really hope the Yankees do. Like I said, it's all the matter of the Yankees really going all in, not drawing that line in the sand. Which, because once you do that, I feel like you'll finish third. So I'm sure maybe they'll get another arm, or bullpen help, maybe another guy that we never heard of from another team, and all of a sudden, he's up here, like say, like Clay Holmes, making some sort of impact, and Matt Blake, where he works his magic. So yeah, they did what they had to do. First and foremost, and most important was bring back Judge, but you do have to address other areas, okay? Which is in the lineup or the starting rotation and bullpen. So I mean, because like right now, you go back with this team back to Tampa in February. You're not much better at all. You're not really any better. You're pretty much the same. And and it all showed in the playoffs what this team lacks compared to Houston, and other teams are gonna get better. Okay, other teams are getting better. Houston, they signed Jose Abreu, and the Mets, they signed Justin Verlander, and they also re-signed Brandon Nimmo, and they signed one-year deal David Robertson, former Yankee. So yeah, a lot of team making things. So hopefully we hear something soon. The Yankees, something that gives us hope again that we could get number 28, guys. So we'll be talking really soon. Of course, something breaks, any breaking news, we'll be talking. I'll be coming on here giving my opinion, what I think and all. So just make sure you subscribe below. All right, guys. Enjoy, and we'll talk soon. It's the Zai here, signing off. The evil empire lives. Take care.